5:30 and some quarterback drama leading up to the NFL draft. CBS 4's Mike Cunio joins us, and this is an interesting story about a college football player who plays for the Oklahoma Sooners. His name is Baker Mayfield.
May have heard of him.
You may have heard. Well, not everybody has. So why don't you, first of all, is this guy like the cream of the crop? Is this the #1 quarterback in the draft?
Well, he won the Heisman Trophy, so he's up there. But no, he's not the top quarterback in the draft. There's probably 3 guys ahead of him: Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, and Sam Darnold. Those guys are likely to go somewhere in the top 10, but sitting pretty at number 11 is your Miami Dolphins. And of course, we have all these questions surrounding Ryan Tannehill because of his injured knee.
Right.
So last night, Baker Mayfield
talking to Kenny Stills.
Talking to Kenny Stills on Instagram Live, put the hashtag #GetMeToMiami. So that caused this gigantic stir about, oh man, he's politicking. He's lobbying for the Dolphins to pick him up at 11. The Dolphins have a lot of needs, like linebacker, offensive line, tight end, maybe a quarterback. There's that hashtag #GetMeToMiami. So it'll be interesting. If they did draft Baker Mayfield at number 11, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to Ryan Tannehill.
It would be very interesting. We'd have a bit of a quarterback controversy here in Miami if that's the case. But he's kind of walking this back now. He's saying, you know, I'll play for anybody who drafts me. I wasn't trying to signal that I want to go play for the Dolphins or anything like that.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the refreshing thing about Baker Mayfield. If you followed his college career at all, he says what he wants to say. He likes to trash talk a lot. He's had to walk a lot of things back. He's trash talked to fans on the road. He's made obscene gestures to other players on the field. And that's why sort of people have kind of fallen in love with him, because it is kind of refreshing to see a player just be himself. Like, I mean, he carried this sign that just says, "We're pretenders." You know, someone was saying they were pretenders. Oklahoma.
He's authentic.
He's very authentic, and that's why people like him.
Is he very Miami? I mean, is that kind of brashness that would kind of fit in here, wouldn't it?
He's got the attitude that would fit in with South Florida.
Okay, so all right, so the question is Tannehill, really.
Yes.
You know, whether it's Mayfield or whether they look for another quarterback in the draft, the Dolphins. Right. Is Tannehill the answer? Because I talked to a lot of people here in South Florida who aren't so sure.
No, they're not so sure, but Adam Gase, he appears to be sure. He says he's going to be their starting quarterback going into 2018. And Tannehill, look, he's on the books. He signed that 4-year, $77 million extension a few years ago. He's on the books till 2020. He's going to be making $19 million this year, $20 million the next year, and $19 after that. So he's kind of locked in. But this is the NFL. Players can get cut. You know, those contracts aren't fully guaranteed.
Right.
So do you do what the Chiefs did this past year? They draft Patrick Mahomes, and that kind of, in the first round, that kind of pushed Alex Smith. Alex Smith looked like the early MVP candidate in the first half of the season. So it's interesting. Do you get a guy like that? Maybe you're looking a little further down the future. Obviously, the questions about Tannehill's knee. You just never know, and you can't have too many quarterbacks. I mean, you can't win without them.
And especially with a Heisman Trophy on his shelf.
Wait, one more thing. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Thank you very much. All right, join Mike and CBS 4 sports anchor Jim Barry for the debut of Sports Desk. They will wrap up Sunday night's championship games, hopefully with an Eagles win, and so much more. Sunday at 11:30, only right here on CBS 4.